Hello and welcome to another update video. In this video I want to talk about Kadena, not Cardano. No, in this video I want to talk about Kadena. What is Kadena? Kadena has really gone up massively in the last few weeks and months. Back in August we were at like 20, 30, 40 cents. We are now at around $18. Kadena is a scalable proof of work blockchain technology that nobody else has like that. So it could be a game changer. It could be the next generation of blockchains potentially. It is a really, really interesting technology where basically there are no fees. It is absolutely scalable. It's a scalable proof of work blockchain technology where they currently claim they can carry out 480,000 transactions per second. That is absolutely ridiculous, nearly unbelievable, really. And it is no cost transactions, safe for smart contracts. Proof of work is incredibly safe anyway, so safe. It has no costs, or the costs are so low that you can't, I mean, I forgot what the costs are per transaction. They're like 0.00000, and then at some point there's a 5 or whatever. Yeah, it's energy efficient as well. As network demand increases, Kadena's energy use remains constant. That's huge as well. Proven security. Our founders' experience at JP Morgan revealed the limitations of existing. So the guys actually who have, or the inventors, or the creators of Kadena, they worked at JP Morgan before, and they actually created JP Morgan's blockchain and the JP Morgan coin. And yeah, it's huge. They've partnered with Cosmos, Polkadot, so there are always bridges that are going to be in place. Terra, Luna as well. And what else? I think Ledger as well. So that will be available. You will be able to put it onto your Ledger. There you go. There's Ledger. And yeah, they offer the complete package. So interoperability, DeFi, NFT payment technology. There you go. You can see it here. 480,000 TPS and engineered for real world use. This could be the next big thing. And I'm so glad that you guys made me aware about Kadena, because it is, yes, it has gone up massively, and I'm personally late for this coin now, but in my view it's not too late yet. I don't want to miss out on that one. And the good thing is that it is currently retracing. But what I really like is the team. These guys know what they are doing. As far as my research, I've done some research on this project now, and as far as I know, these guys really know what they are doing. As I said, they worked at JP Morgan before, and they've got lots of advisors, and also part of the team here are people that moved over from Cardano. And you've got one of the guys who actually worked on the development of Bitcoin. And here you can actually see the companies that these guys, some of these guys actually worked for. So you've got Apple, programmers for Apple, Disney, people work, programming for Disney, Microsoft. Here Tezos, Cardano, there you can see it, Bitcoin, people who worked on programming these amazing blockchains, and KPMG as well. Don't know what that is, but it doesn't matter. That, it is a great team. And if you do research about these guys, you can actually find these. They are there, they are real people. They've got their Twitter account, they've got their LinkedIn. So it's completely different to some of the other projects. Absolutely interesting, and it is very early days still in the grand scheme of things, and this could be the next big thing. I mean, it has already gone up massively, but it will be in the top 50 soon. It will be in the top 40, that is my view, and it will climb up higher. So let's quickly take a look at Kadena based on the charts. So I took a look here. You can buy it on KuCoin. If you're interested in KuCoin, I've got a referral link in the video description. If you are not on KuCoin yet, check it out. It would be great if you want to support the channel, if you're not already registered there anyway. But this is the most valid Fibonacci level scheme that I found here on this crypto. So starting down here at one of these major beginnings of the major move up here, and you can see that back here we had a high at the 0.786 fib level, all the way that has provided resistance throughout the way. You had a ascending triangle here, very clearly, and then we moved up pretty much parabolically until we basically got through the 0.382 Fibonacci retracement level, and that is always based on the high here anyway. Then we retraced back, and we moved all the way up to $25 US. Now we're retracing back to that 0.382 Fibonacci retracement level, bounced off there already. And yeah, we're now consolidating basically because, you know, we were massively overbought. As you can see here, this is the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour, we were massively overbought. We've pretty much been overbought here as well, back earlier in October, late in October. And then again, whenever that happened, we had to retrace after that. So you can see that here on the chart that we had to retrace after that when we were overbought on the 4-hour, but I'm sure we were overbought on the daily as well. And you can see that we actually still overbought. So it might be worth waiting a little more because it will be difficult for Kadena to move up from here like that. So if we're overbought like that and we're already retracing a little bit, I think it might be a little moment before we can continue to go up. As you can see here, we started to get into the overbought range back on the 19th or the 18th of October. Then we still could move up higher, but then when we reached the peak here, it really took from the 24th of October until the 3rd of November. I mean, that's not long, but in the crypto space, everything seems long. That's longer than 2 days, but it really wasn't long. But still, it took a week for the RSI to come down, and then it really went up massively with that huge pump here. And I'll look at the volume. So yeah, in the last few days, it really pumped massively. So now we are obviously retracing a little bit here again, and it all the way came down to $14, $15, came nearly down to the 0.5 fib level, but was bought up so quickly. So yeah, however, I unfortunately only really looked into it further today, started to look into it yesterday. Didn't really feel comfortable with that huge push to the upside. Well, luckily we retraced a little bit, and it might now be a better time to buy in. Yes, we are still overbought on the daily, but the MACD is still pointing up, you know, and on the weekly, let's take a look on the weekly. Massively overbought here on the weekly as well. It doesn't have a very long chart history, so we can't really see a lot. Overall here on the 4-hour, it's indicating short-term price drops here because the MACD is getting red, having a bearish crossover. But in my view, that is only short-term. I mean, we're in the bull run. We are getting into the alt season, and this one is here currently retracing, and it has a lot of potential. It could be the next Quant, for example, for me. And if you're saying, yes, Quant isn't moving at the moment, yes, that's true. But I also don't think, you know, this will not make, in my view, this will not make a 100x very quickly. That's already over. You know, it did that probably. But from now, I mean, but it will be a very, very solid and potentially very, very interesting cryptocurrency. And as soon as more people realize the potential of this cryptocurrency, more people will jump in. And if you remember that I started to talk about Quant when it was at $60, and yes, we have we are still retracing with Quant at the moment, but we've made a 4 to 5x, and it didn't take long. This is what I think is easily achievable with Kadena as well, and it could really be the next big thing. I mean, why would companies build or organizations build on a cryptocurrency that is less fast and more expensive? I mean, Kadena it's amazing actually. To be honest, I don't find anything negative. If you know anything that is negative about this project, let me know. So far, I don't know anything. I've done research about it, and everything seems very, very promising. Still early days, but already partnerships, and the team is just great. These guys know what they are doing, and no fees, proof of work, I like proof of work potentially because it is more safe. It's the safest technology, but now that it is scalable as well, it's huge. It is great. And 480,000 TPS, that's unbelievable. So is it time to buy now? I mean, it's already late. I mean, it looks like it's late already because it's already done. It's like parabolic move, but that could only be the beginning in my view. I am going to buy some. I start to dollar cost average in because I think this has a lot of potential. But please do your own research. You know, I'm not saying that we go up from here massively, but I think it has a lot of potential for this alt season. I don't want to miss out on this one. It's good that it is retracing now because it has now retraced quite a bit. Of course, it's not $50 anymore that it retraced to, but that was already bought up very, very quickly. Still though, we are from the top. We have retraced to where we are now, round about 25%. That is good enough for me to say, look, a lot of people have been shaken out already, and people have taken profits, and we're now consolidating, building support levels here, which is important as well. That could carry on for a few days maybe, but also very quickly this could really moon again. So yeah, I'm going to dollar cost average in a little bit. I start with that. I start today to buy a few of these KDA coins, and let me know what you think about KDA. I think it has a lot of potential, and the price seems yeah, okay at the moment. It's still overbought though, but the longer we consolidate, the lower the RSI will go. And again, I think now I'm gonna buy a little bit. Yes, still overbought, but it could also go up very quickly again. And I don't go in massively now, but I will start to dollar cost average in. I see this more as a long-term one for me. So I hope you liked the video, and if you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.